Ew. Good morning. This message is for Aquarius. Whatever needs to come out. The Hierophant. All right, Aquarius. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, or could be like a Taurus moon, Taurus rising, Taurus in your big six. Um, some of you could be committing to something. You could be dealing with an institution. Some of you could be teachers, or some of you are students. You're in the process of learning something. You're in the process of learning a big lesson. Maybe you're learning about money, resources, and earth sign could definitely be important to you at this time. All right, let's see. Some of you could be married, dealing with commitment issues. Either way, it's like you're either committing to something, working on committing to something. Your beliefs could be changing. You could be working on, you could be studying something, studying new beliefs. Some of you are going back to school. Some of you could work at a hospital, some type of big institution. This could be government stuff as well. All right, let's see what's going on with Aquarius. The past. What's going on now? Challenge or the obstacle. Advice. Outcome. We got no pentacles out here. No earth. Some of you ungrounded, unbalanced. I mean, the only earth but we did have was that Hierophant with the Taurus. I don't know. Some of you could be working on that. Your money, your finances, could be having money issues, or that's taking the back seat. So, in the past, some of you may have turned your back on certain things. You're focusing on the future. You could have been anticipating some things coming in. You're waiting for your ships to come in, basically. You're setting your sights. It's like you have higher goals, or you're setting your sights on something bigger. The now is the Two of Swords. So you're indecisive about something. I don't know. Some of you could have turned your back on some things, or whatever it is that you're waiting on. Is like now you're doubting if it's going to happen or if it's going to come in or not. You could be cutting off contact with people. I feel like you're closed off. You're closing your heart off. Have you on the indecision and needing to make a decision? Some of you could be in denial about something and refusing to see something. Your challenge is the Eight of Cups, so you're struggling with leaving something behind. So some of you are still waiting on something that you know deep down you should be walking away from. This could be a relationship. This could be anything. Whatever it is, you know that it's time to let it go. The recent eclipse could have been significant for you. When was this last eclipse? I don't remember. Yeah, it was a recent blood moon. I don't know. You'll have to Google that but Google the date of the last eclipse, and whatever that date was, that time period could be important for you right now. But yeah, some of you are struggling with leaving something behind. Um, Leaving behind friendships, leaving behind relationships, leaving behind the guilt. I always see the Eight of Cups as leaving behind everything in the cup suit before it. So if you got the Ace, you're leaving behind maybe looking for new love, or maybe you went through a phase where you had some type of renewal, or you've mastered that self-love aspect of yourself. Then Two of Cups, you could be leaving behind a relationship. Then that Three of Cups, you're leaving behind friendships. Then the Five, whatever guilt, sadness, regret, and shame that you've been dealing with, suffering from, you're leaving that behind. Then you go to your Six, you're leaving behind the past, you're leaving behind old memories. And then the Seven, You're leaving behind confusion, the illusion of having choices. Like you're leaving all of that alone so that you could pursue your happiness. Something was very dissatisfying to you. I forgot the 4 cups. So dissatisfaction. So whatever was a source of dissatisfaction in your life, whatever you felt just wasn't it. You're out of there, and this could be painful for you because the 8 of cups isn't easy. It isn't easy turning your back on something that you've grown an emotional attachment to. But here we are. So you're struggling with that. You're struggling to move on. Your advice is the Page of Swords. So there's a need for you to do greater um, research or gain more information. There's something that you need to look more deeply into, and this page is facing this way. So there could be something in the past, or maybe something that you turned your back on. You know the saying, you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. You threw the baby out, so you might need to go back out there and go grab that baby real quick. There's some type of information you need to look back to and gain and gather before you move forward. Some of you need more information in order to make the whatever this decision is that you're struggling with. Some of you need to be a bit more discerning. You need to be a bit more vigilant and watch your back. Be on the lookout for certain things, certain people, information. I don't know. Some of you may be afraid to leave something behind because you don't have enough information. We do have the moon out here in this 8 of cups. So maybe you feel as though you don't have all of the facts and you don't want to. Yeah, you definitely don't have the facts because we do have that 2 of swords out here. So whatever it is that you're indecisive about and you're having a hard time seeing, you're going to have to dig deep and look for more. It's like the answers are around you, or maybe doing a simple search or a quick double check of something, and you'll find what it is that you're looking for. And whatever this information is going to give you the strength to be able to disappear and walk away from whatever it is that you're struggling with walking away from, which leads you to emotional stability. It leads you to greater peace. Um, it feels like greater peace of mind. I feel like you won't be so troubled once you find out whatever this is. Yeah, this Queen of Swords is suggesting that you definitely have to um, there's something that you're needing to eliminate. There's some type of truth that you're needing to find. And once you find this truth out, that's when you'll be able to dip from whatever it is. Again, it could be a lover, it could be a job, it could be a family, it could be anything, but whatever it is you're struggling with, letting it go when you clearly need to. But you feel like you don't want to because you don't have all of the facts yet. And it's like there's a feeling of, well, I don't want to do this yet until I know for sure. Um, do I want to clarify these? No, because we'll be here all day and I don't really have time. Now, this 2 in this page is making me think there's 3 swords out here. So there could definitely be some type of disappointment or some type of pain, suffering, negative thoughts, just something that is bothersome to you. Again, we have no pentacles out here. So it's making me feel as though this decision or whatever you're going through makes you feel a little bit unstable or uneasy. You're a little bit ungrounded. Hence the reason why this King of Cups is out here, because the King of Cups, he stays solid no matter what. No matter what type of emotional turmoil he's going through, nothing can rock his boat. Like you see the ship that's being carried on the waves, the whale coming out of the water. It's like even through the storm, even through the tumultuous seas, this king is still maintaining his composure. And I think that's representing you. So no matter what's going on around you, no matter what chaos you're feeling around you, no matter what information you feel you don't have, um, you'll still there's a need to still keep your peace. Basically, we have a lot of water out here. Even though there's only one set of cups out here, or one cups card, there's still a lot of emotions out here. I don't know. So, yeah, that's what it feels like, Aquarius. You're waiting for something. You know what? What time is it? Let's do a quick. Yeah, let's do a quick run through. Clarify the Three of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're waiting for some type of communication, or you're waiting for a decision to be made, or it's like you're turning your back. Some of you are purposely avoiding making a decision. Here's the Three Swords out here, and then we have the Five of Cups. I brought up the Five of Cups. There's some type of sadness that comes with, maybe you turned your back on something because of it brought you too much sadness, or maybe you regret doing something. I don't know. In any event, it's like you're waiting for some type of communication, or you're waiting to see something. You're waiting for some type of truth to come out, or you're waiting on a decision to be made, or somebody's waiting for you to make a decision. Clarify the Two of Swords. The Magician. The power is in your hands, though. Some of you don't recognize the power that you have. It's like if you're waiting for somebody else to do something, you're not it's like you're stifling your own power. You're cutting yourself off. You're not taking the bull by the horns. You have more power than you realize. And some of you are, like I said, cutting off communication. You're refusing to communicate with somebody or with people. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're struggling with leaving something behind. You're struggling with abandoning ship. There could be a home or a romantic situation, a marriage, a commitment, a job, an area. Maybe these people are trying to fight you when it comes to leaving whatever this is behind. It causes you great distress. Like, I see somebody out here crying, they're sad, but you're struggling with leaving it alone. Maybe some of you are struggling with coming out of a poverty mindset. There's something that's not good for you that you need to let go of, and you're struggling with doing it. You're refusing to see that it's not good for you. You're refusing to see that you need to, maybe I just need to leave business. You're refusing to see it all. And you're suffering as a result, or you will be. Clarify the Page of Swords. Ace of Cups. It makes me feel like some of you are in denial about either a person, a family, whatever it is. Put this where it fits for you, but you're in denial about how much of a piece of shit this thing or this person is, and it's like you're one of those people that you gotta have solid proof of. I'm not gonna do it until I know for sure, even though your gut could be telling you, your intuition could be screaming at you. So I know you got two aces, so you got some new beginnings coming to you, but you could be being screamed at. Your intuition could be telling you, your body could be giving you signals, all types of stuff, but for some reason it's like, if I don't see it, then it's not occurring. You need some type of tangible proof of it. Some of you have to get this for yourself. It's like you need some type of closure. It's like maybe you need to look for this information yourself, and then as soon as you get this information, that's when you're able to leave whatever this is out in the cold. Clarify the King of Cups. Three of Cups. And as soon as you do this, happiness returns. The Moon. I think I said something about the Moon. There's something that you don't know, or that you feel murky about, or it's like, I don't have enough information. I don't know. I don't know what to do. And it's like, by doing that, by acting as if you don't know what to do, by sitting in this tub of denial, you're suppressing your own power, and it's like you're giving your freaking power away. Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. There's something that you know that you're supposed to be doing. There's a choice or a decision that you know that you need to be making. I know I sound like a broken record. I'm sorry, but this is what's coming out. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You're in denial about it. You're possibly refusing it. You're like, okay, well, if I don't, and you know the saying that if you, even sometimes not making a choice or a decision is making a choice or a decision. But I saw the Tower as I was shuffling. So it feels like whatever choice or decision that you're refusing to make, it's going to be made for you. And I don't think you want this Tower falling on you. So just go on and do what you got to do. The information is there for you. The facts, all of that is here. If you were to just look for it, you'd find exactly what you're looking for. As soon as you do this, as soon as you find out whatever this information is that's that's being hidden, but it's not hidden that well because it's readily available for you if you just look for it. As soon as you get this information, boom, you free yourself. You're able, your happiness returns. Your emotions stop being so you know, weebly wobbly. If that makes sense. But yeah, whatever this is, you know you need to leave something alone. So just do it. I know it's hard, you're struggling with it, but it's affecting your health, literally. I'm not a health professional, but you know what they say. Sometimes something is bad for your health. It could be literal, it could be physical. Um, Let it go. Stop acting like you don't see it, because you're just gonna keep hurting yourself. Excuse me. You can't act as if it doesn't exist. You can't just smudge this away. You can't just wish this away. You got to do something about it. And as soon as you do it, I promise you, you'll experience greater emotional fulfillment and greater emotional stability. Hell, you'll be out here celebrating. Your happiness will come back. You're not happy right now. And you're not happy because you're refusing to make a choice, and you're refusing to make this choice because you feel as though you don't have enough information, but you're being too damn lazy to get this information because it's right there. It's at your fingertips. We got computers in our hands every day. Anybody can look something up if they need to. Anybody could ask a person, ask for, like, it's so much information out here. You doing this to yourself. All right, let's get some messages real quick for Aquarius. No filter, speaking your truth, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how I really feel. What else? Rebound. That was on the bottom of the deck with no filter. Temporary comfort, avoiding loneliness, quick replacement just to forget. That's that Two of Swords. That's trying to avoid something. Now, this doesn't have to be in a relationship. Again, put it how it is. If it is a relationship, all right, that's for you. But this could just be trying to put a band-aid on something and avoid facing something. And it's like, oh, I'm just going to do this instead. And I'm just going to keep turning my back. I'm going to keep ignoring it. So that you can forget it. No, that's not how it works. You can't do it. What else? Shadow work. Facing hidden fears. Exploring darker emotions. Accepting imperfections and meet your darker self. Yeah, you're trying to avoid yourself. You're trying to avoid doing the dirty work. You can't. You can't. Yep, divine timing. Patience required, trusting the process, perfect timing when it's meant to be. Like, whatever is happening, it's happening now. It's supposed to be. You can't keep running from whatever this is. You got to face it. You got to make this choice. You got to make this decision. I don't know what it is, Aquarius, but you know what it is. Safe space, emotional sanctuary, comfortable, solitude, protective vulnerability. Here I am safe. Let's do one more. That's too many. One more. That moon is shadow work too. I haven't noticed that. And with the Eight of Pentacles, for sure working on your shadow. Ghosted. Sudden disappearance without explanation, left hanging, seen but ignored, abrupt silence. Recharge, mental rest, emotional recovery, taking a break and come back stronger. This could be you ghosting people or needing to ghost people. That could be that Two of Swords. You cutting off communication from outside world and not talking to people. But you, it's like your reasoning behind doing this. You gotta switch it up. You can't be doing it just to be doing. Like, you gotta do it and have some type of what's the reason? I can't think of the word, but you're doing this for a purpose. It's not to be petty. It's not to gain some type of upper hand or something. It's given not the 9 of Wands. It makes me think of the Hermit. It's a productive solitude, a purposeful retreat, and not just because you're trying to run or avoid something. So, yeah, that's it. What time is it? Thank you for checking in. I hope this makes sense for you, Aquarius. If you want to like the video, I appreciate it. If you want to subscribe, hey, that's even better. I just appreciate you watching the video. Until next time, friend. Bye.